Welcome to Enchanted Tarot. This is for the sign of Aquarius for the month of November. It is a general reading. That being said, it may or it may not resonate with you. If it doesn't sound like it's your story, check your other placements. Your messages could be there. Also, I'm reading for November, but you could be feeling these energies whenever you view this video. So, looking above here, we have the raven, we have the sphinx, and the green men. I feel like a promise that was made to you. I feel a promise that was made to you in the past, or like, I mean, it could be any time in the past. It could have been, you know, an hour ago, a day ago. It could have been a year ago, but a promise that was made to you in the past, you feel may have been broken, or that the person broke that promise. You see, you may not have all your information though, because the Sphinx is here, and so it poses a riddle or a puzzle. So you're puzzled by something. You're puzzled by, it's like a feeling that you have. This with the raven, it's like a sense of doom, or that there's danger or a threat ahead to the relationship, and you're very, very worried. And with the green men here, you would be trying to calm your mind, trying to calm the heart, trying to remain grounded until you can figure this out or solve this puzzle. That brings us down here to the central issue, which is here we have the black cat. I'll just pick these up as you can see the cards. The black cat. The black cat is speaking to mystery again. Look at that. A mystery that needs to be solved. Something maybe you are suspicious about, and most likely something no, the cat is watching. It's a feeling also, because they're intuitive. So it's something that you feel, but you don't, yeah, especially with the raven, but you don't really have all the facts. Okay. You're suspicious. It's a bit of a mystery, but at this time you are wanting to be very, very careful with regards to your partner. You could be questioning their love for you with this card of love here. True love and fidelity. So you could be questioning whether this person is, you know, loyal to you, faithful to you. Maybe in the past they were not, and maybe that is the promise you feel they may have broken. And you're already grieving over it before you even know. So this suspicion, this feeling you have, is bringing in a lot of grief. And you could be feeling powerless in the grip of this energy. Wondering if you can restore the order here or not. Or, you know, it's almost like you feel or you believe that they've done something. And it's almost like you are making a judgment here without the proper information. So I'm saying you, but I mean, it could be the other way around. This could be them thinking that you're cheating, that you're being unfaithful, and they are thus laying judgment on you before they even have proof, you know. But what we see is, you know, you're going to know who's who. What we see is this energy here is surrounded by swords pretty much, except here. But this is an energy that we're going to move towards. So in that respect, this is good. But here we see we are surrounded by swords. We have the Nine of Swords beneath the central issue. So that's a lot of fear, anxiety, a lot of stress, extreme anxiety, feeling very burdened, feeling almost unable to cope. You can see the anxiety on her face, you know, worried as to whether this vision here is still a possibility. Worried as to whether or not you can overcome the difficulties, or, you know, as a couple. And here again, you can see very extreme worry in this Four of Swords, very reflective energy. So, and I don't feel at this point that you are apart. I mean, you could be, but I feel like it's like all right now in somebody's head that this is going on, but they don't have actual facts. But there have been a lot of arguing or arguments because of this sense of doom and gloom here, because of a suspicion of betrayal. So it's possible that somebody may have got upset and left because the other person's accusations, maybe. So here in this Four of Swords energy, the body and the mind are fighting each other. It's like you want to take action on something, on a threat that you feel might be coming. Your mind is feeling very restless here in this energy, and it wants out of this place. It doesn't like this dark place here. Yeah, see, it wants to heal the relationship. This person is still very much attracted to their partner. They still want this relationship, so they don't want it to end. So we climb, you know, from a 9 to a 10 of Swords, where everything's confused. There's a lot of pain. 5 of Pentacles. They're maybe hoping that the other person will come and clear things up with that 5 of Pentacles. It's almost like this person has sat down and it's like they're like lost in their grief. It's almost like they've given up and feel that only a higher power can save this, and it's what they're praying for. They feel or fear there's a possible third party here, and it's causing them a lot of stress and a lot of pain. So they believe something to be true. They feel wounded by this belief, but they're not really ready to give up on the relationship because, of course, they still want it, and of course, they love this person still. But this person has a lot of insecurities, most likely because of a past belief about relationships in general, or having to do with this relationship, perhaps a bad experience, and the wound was just covered up and not necessarily healed, and so faced with a similar situation, the wound is like becomes fresh. It's like the cover or the band-aid falls off and it's just like a fresh wound again. So there's new information, however, that will bring some understanding with regards to how to get out of this energy that they are in, and with regards to their situation. I almost feel like this person really is their own worst enemy right now, but it's really, if I look at this, because I don't feel the other person has been cheating, I feel like it's something they've heard or seen, and it got blown out of proportion, really exaggerated, because of this wound that they were carrying from a previous experience that was never healed and only covered with a band-aid. Let's look at our messages here. Yeah. So somebody feels broken, and that's definitely this person. They feel shattered with regards to this situation. They feel that somebody has broken a promise to them. And so they don't want to run from this situation anymore, and so they want to confront this now. And there's new information that will allow them to do that, to see different. Somebody's indecisiveness about something has hurt the other. So that's something for someone. It may not relate to these other messages, but that is a message that is set apart from the other two. There's indecisiveness here. And this is somebody who has trouble to make or take a decision, possibly because of fear. Yeah, and they know that that hurts the other person, is what this says. So that's going to apply to somebody here. Like one or all of these messages could apply to you. Let us begin with the High Priestess. It is about keeping silent, not talking. That's what this person was doing, I feel. Keeping silent about this, and I feel running from it. And now you see that they don't want to run anymore. They want to face their fears. The Deer. And so the Deer is about a gentle approach, or needing to take a gentle approach to something, stepping gently on the path, because you're walking into a time here where gentle movements and diplomacy will be required. You will need to remain calm. That's why the green man is here. You need to remain focused as you try to resolve a very tense situation. You need to get to the root issue, and it could very well be a belief with the Hierophant here. Something that you're carrying, you or them, whoever's energy this is, that no longer serves the situation and is actually hindering or hurting the situation and preventing the growth. There will be a need to to think before speaking. Choose your words carefully. Dealing with people in a very sensitive manner without upsetting or offending them, without, you know, throwing past issues at them. So this can be a card of a negotiation and an attempt to find a resolution, a peaceful solution, which is what I see here, because you have new information coming that's going to change your view. It is important also that you be gentle with yourself, because you're going to be heading into a period where you're unsure of your footing, or you're unsure of your footing. It could be for some that you are just coming out of this energy, but I feel more like you are just heading into it. That could be where the indecisiveness comes in also. You really, to solve this, what I keep getting is you have to find, you have to resolve that which is covered up here, the wound. There's an old wound that you're carrying, or that they carry, that is blocking the growth in this situation, that it's really, it just sits and it festers, and it is causing the issue. Okay? And if it is left untreated or unhealed, it will cause and can cause permanent damage. So this is what you need to look at. So put your focus here. And if you can heal this, everything else falls into place. Like the hangman there, he's asking, well, what do I got to do? You know, what do I got to do to get out of this situation? I mean, maybe he's constantly like this, in this mindset because of that wound, constantly suspecting or constantly accusing the partner because of that wound. How do you get out of that situation? Well, you got to go and address the wound and heal it. Not just cover it up. You need to heal it. That is what I have for you. I thank you for watching, for liking and for sharing my videos, and for subscribing. Also, thank you to everyone who has sent in a donation. It is greatly appreciated. Many blessings.